In the spring of 1997, I had a show on Portland Cable Access called You People Suck. It was a wildly popular show that catered to a very specific audience, that being myself and my wife. The executives at Public Access Television were so intimidated by my runaway success that they changed the locks and had issued a restraining order barring me from being within 100 feet of the building. During this time, I was interviewed by me in the year 2022 to figure out what happened and why the show was canceled. Neil, it's good to have you here in the future. I'm going to jump right into the questions. You say that the executives at Big Cable Access fired you for being too awesome for their... However, your show never got more than 2 viewers per episode. Do you think that was a problem with the show's appeal?
It's very funny. I was just thinking about that question just the other day, and I was saying to myself, how could I increase the productivity or the shape of the show? And I hadn't had an idea. I don't know.
You mentioned it was the executives that had it in for you, but I distinctly remember footage of you showing up at the station either fully naked or blackout drunk. How sure were you that the decision was made by the executives and not that you just stopped showing up?
Yes. I wasn't too sure. But I was sure.
All right, a little bit about the show itself. You People Suck was about showcasing video games and comedy, correct?
Yes. That's what we were going for. Exactly.
Are you talking about you and yourself?
I didn't think he was really serious about the project. But after a while, I was right there, even though I created the idea.
So you were behind you 100%.
I was behind him 100%. Yeah.
Now, is this the other Neil you've talked about who would also put empty cartons of milk back in the fridge and leave PlayStation discs on the carpet face down and, enter new romantic relationships when his toilet was clogged just so he could use their bathroom? We're talking about that Neil?
He told me I'd make a great Hitler.
Speaking of which, did you ever apologize to the hundreds of people you slept with just to use their bathroom and eventually clog their toilets?
That's funny, right? Because if I've made a mistake. And that's on my shoulders.
All right, wrapping things up, the reason we're here today is that I found this videotape and remembered the show, and that we were cosmically bound to do this interview. My last question is about when you knew the show was a success. I mean, was it when you were approached at Babbage's when you were working there on the weekend by someone who said, "Hey, didn't I see you on cable access?" Because that would be kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Definitely. That's when I knew it was true. True to deliver the power to the people. A unifying force in freedom, equality, truth, justice.
All right.
And hookers. For all.
That concludes the interview with me from 2022. I am sorry that this ever happened. But it's going to happen again, over and over and over till the end of time. That's how cosmic loops work. Dear God, kill me.